Learning faster is not just a valuable skill, it's a life-changing power. Whether you are trying to learn a new skill or speed up your current learning process, it is a game changer. Imagine the power to enhance your learning abilities by up to 20 times using scientifically backed techniques. Dr. Andrew Huberman, a famous neuroscientist and expert in skill acquisition, unveils the key to this extraordinary advancement. His groundbreaking insights are poised to revolutionize your learning experience and help you achieve new heights of skill mastery.
I've talked about how in the attempt to learn skills, the vital thing to do is to get lots of repetitions. You need to generate many, many repetitions of something that you're trying to learn. And the errors that you generate are also very important for learning.
Andrew Huberman emphasizes that repetition is the cornerstone of fast learning. As Huberman reveals, repetition is not about repeatedly mindlessly doing the same thing. It's about a deliberate, focused effort, like an artist carefully refining their masterpiece. Each repetition is an opportunity to improve and enhance your skills. Consider a pianist perfecting a complex passage. Each repetition polishes its technique, making the music more fluid and expressive. Every failure is a lesson, and every repetition is a chance to enhance your expertise. Remember that it all starts with the repetitions you generate. These repetitions are the fundamental building blocks that pave the way to mastering new skills. Andrew Huberman challenges conventional wisdom by diving deeper into faster learning beyond the familiar territory of the 80-20 rule. With the 80-20 principle supports, focusing on the most crucial 20% of information, Huberman takes it further. He encourages us to delve into the complexities of deliberate practice, highlighting not just what you practice, but how you practice. He argues that deliberate practice is about sharpening and examining your skills into their core components. Suppose a skilled tennis player. It's not enough to practice the entire game. They break it down into precise movements, the serve, the forehand, the backhand. By isolating each aspect, they can fine-tune their technique and improve rapidly. The depth of deliberate practice goes beyond the physical. It's also about mental rehearsal. This mental rehearsal reinforces neural pathways, making execution smoother and more efficient. Let's delve into a fascinating strategy of Huberman, the concept of micro-offline gains. Picture learning is like piecing together a complex puzzle. Each practice session adds a crucial piece to the whole picture. What if a way could make these puzzle pieces fit together more swiftly, allowing you to master skills acceleratedly? Micro-offline gains represent a groundbreaking approach to supercharge your learning process. Rather than practicing incessantly, this technique encourages you to incorporate short breaks, some as brief as 10 seconds. As you pause and allow your thoughts to roam, your brain is exercising the skill you have just been learning at an incredible rate, roughly 20 times faster. Here's an easy example. Suppose you're learning a sequence, such as a complicated movement or a language pattern. After a brief period of focused active practice, you pause instantly, letting your thoughts wander. It's during these short intervals of apparent inactivity that your brain is anything but idle. Instead, it actively processes the information, compressing time and rehearsing the skill at a shocking rate. Micro-offline gains can be likened to a powerful learning hack. By strategically integrating these short breaks into your learning routine, you unlock the potential to make your repetitions significantly more effective. By embracing this innovative approach, you'll discover that you can master new skills and information at a pace previously thought unattainable. Let's demystify the neuroscience behind this innovative approach. It's essential to comprehend why these short breaks, referred to as micro-offline gains, are more than just rest. They are power-packed moments for your brain.
Rates of learning. What they called them was micro-offline gains because they're sort of taking their brain offline from the learning task for a moment. Well, it turns out the brain isn't going offline at all.
Because different parts of our brains are responsible for distinct functions. Our brain is a highly complicated organ. The neocortex and the hippocampal regions are two essential components of learning. The neocortex handles sensory data, whereas the hippocampus controls memory. During these strategic short breaks, your brain remains far from idle. It's quite the opposite. The hippocampus and the neocortex mainly come into play. Instead of resting, they collaborate to create a unique neurological environment. The brain's incredible ability to function at a heightened pace during these breaks makes micro-offline gains so effective. It showcases the brain's willingness to continue practicing even when you're not actively engaged in the learning task. Understanding this neurological phenomenon shows why these strategic breaks are more than just a simple pause. They are a catalyst for rapid skill acquisition. Learning skills, especially the art of learning them faster, involves a process deeply rooted in the neuroscience of our bodies. Imagine it as a four-step dance, from your brain to your muscles. Here's the backstage insight into this tough performance.
Today, we're going to talk all about hearing and balance and how you can use your ability to hear specific things and your balance system.
Step 1 features the upper motor neurons, a team of specialized nerve cells in our brain's motor cortex. These upper motor neurons send electrical signals through wires known as axons, extending down to our spinal cord.
In order to learn anything faster, the auditory system, meaning the hearing system, and your balance system, which is called the vestibular system.
In step 2, we meet the lower motor neurons installed within the spinal cord. These neurons are a vital part of the process. They carry out their crucial duty. When you want to move your muscles, the lower motor neurons send electrical signals to these muscles. They don't directly create motion. They release chemicals that prompt the muscles to contract. And with muscles in action, your limbs and body segments respond accordingly. But there's a third player on the field, the central pattern generators, CPGs. These neurons are a keen bunch. Scattered throughout the spinal cord, they are experts in controlling rhythmic movements you've already mastered. Think about walking, dancing, playing tennis, or even running. Your CPGs handle these tasks without waiting for cues from the upper motor neurons. However, the upper motor neurons have an exciting role. They can take control of any activity you've already mastered at any moment. For example, the upper motor neurons tweak your speed if you're walking and want to adjust your pace. Once you make that change, your CPGs continue managing the rest, allowing you to focus your mental resources elsewhere. So, how do we learn skills faster? The key lies in engaging the upper motor neurons, and the path to this engagement is simple. Focus. When you concentrate on a skill you're trying to learn, your upper motor neurons come into play. The real question is what to focus on, and that's where neuroscience offers a straightforward answer. The magic of accelerated learning is tucked away in a concept supported by neuroscience literature: error recognition. When you focus on recognizing your mistakes, your brain's frontal cortex areas get into action, heightening your overall focus. The result is more robust activation of the upper motor neurons, which, in turn, boosts communication throughout the intricate circuits we've mentioned. Despite being mentally and psychologically uncomfortable, errors enhance your focus, leading to faster learning. The process can be distilled into a simple and effective formula. Safely maximize the number of repetitions, including errors. The more repetitions, the better, provided you make those repetitions as error-prone as possible. This seemingly contradictory approach, repeating errors, is a potent trigger for neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself, leading to accelerated skill acquisition. So, the essence of skill learning is to generate as many repetitions as safely possible, embracing errors and recognizing them. The process hinges on repetitions, errors, focus, and repetition again. It's the brain's way of acquiring, refining, and mastering new skills, deeply rooted in neuroscience. Accelerated learning isn't just a concept, it's a roadmap to getting new skills faster than you ever imagined. Andrew Huberman's groundbreaking insights are the keys to unlocking your hidden potential. Using these strategies, you may transform your life and realize your full potential. Start learning new abilities today by implementing these principles. If you found this video helpful, like, share, and subscribe for more insights on fast learning and personal growth. Share your thoughts about these strategies in the comments section.